Hello students, myself Yogita Nuli. Today we start Mathematics paper 2 for BSc 5th sem, that is numerical analysis. Here in this chapter we have to study types of methods. First method is direct method and second method is iterative method. In this first method we know that these methods gives the exact value of the roots in a finite number of steps. In school days we study the direct method, that is, for example, ax plus b is equal to, where a is not equal to 0, then root of the ax plus b is equal to x is equal to minus b by a. Similarly, another example, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The root of this equation where a is not equal to 0, x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. These methods we study in a school days. In numerical analysis we have to study the iterative methods. In iterative methods there are, for example, bisection method, iteration method and Newton-Raphson method. We study these methods. What is the iterative method? The numerical methods consist in repeated application of the same process where at each step the result obtained in a previous step is used. This process is called iteration process or iteration method. In this method we get the successive approximations of the roots, then we get the perfect root of the equation. Then for first method we study here bisection method, how to find out the root by using bisection method. Here, to find a real root of a function, that is f of x is equal to 0. Here we get the function, that is f of x. Let f of x be a continuous in a closed interval a b. Then here we have to find out the values of f of a and f of b, that is we put x is equal to a in the function. Similarly, x is equal to b in the function, then we get the f of a and f of b values. Both values are opposite signs, both values have the opposite sign, that is f of a into f of b, always opposite signs. Then let here we suppose that f of a is a less than 0 and f of b is a greater than 0, then x1 is a first approximation root, that is x1 is equal to a plus b by 2 is a first approximate root. Here a value is given and b value also given. Then if f of x1 is equal to 0, then the root x1 is root of the equation, and if f of x1 is not equal to 0, then the root lies between a and x1 or x1 and b. We have to check a x1, here f of x1 is positive or negative. The root lies between a and x1 and b. According to as f of x1 is a positive or negative. Let f of x1 be a positive, then the root lies between a and x1. Then the second approximate root is, that is x2 is equal to, we get x1 because x1 is a positive, therefore a is the negative root, negative and 1 is positive, therefore x2, that is second approximation, x2 is equal to a plus x1 upon 2. This process will be continued till the root of desired accuracy is obtained. For example, in bisection method we first example is, that is find a root x cube minus 4x minus 9 is equal to 0. Here our function is x cube minus 4x minus 9 is equal to 0. We solve this problem by using bisection method. Let given function, that is f of x is equal to x cube minus 4x minus 9. We have to find out the closed interval, that is a b values of the function. Then first we put here 0. We put x is equal to 0 in this equation, then f of 0 is equal to x cube, that is 0 cube, minus 4 into 0 minus 9, that is minus 14. Therefore, our f of 0 is equal to minus 14. Similarly, next value we have to find b, positive value. Here we put x is equal to 1. Then we get 1 minus 4 minus 9 is equal to, that is minus 13. These value also get negative value. Therefore, we find a positive root. Therefore, we put again f(x) is equal to 2 in the function. Then f of 2 is equal to 8 minus 9, which is equal to minus 9. This value is also negative value. We have a positive value. Therefore, we again put x is equal to 3. Then f of 3 is equal to x cube, that is 3 cube, that is 27, minus 4 into 3, that is minus 12, minus 9, which is equal to 6, which get a positive value. We have to find out the interval, that is closed interval. In this interval, we get one value is negative and one value is positive. Therefore, the interval, that is the root, lies between 2 and 3, because here minus 9 is, that is f of 2 value is negative and f of 3 value, that is 6, is a positive. The root lies between 2 and 3. Therefore, we know that the formula of bisection method, that is x1 is equal to a plus b by 2. Here a value is 2 and b value is 3. We put the values of a and b, then we get 2 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 2.5. x1, that is our first approximate root is x1, that is 2.5. We put 2.5 in our function, that is f of x is equal to x cube minus 4x minus 9. We put x1 is equal to 2.5, then we get the value, that is we put in the equation 2.5 bracket cube minus 4 into 2.5 minus 9, which will we get minus 3 into 3 minus 3.375. We get the value, that is f of x1 is equal to minus 3.375. Here f of x1 is a minus value and another value, that is f of 3, that is positive value. In first approximation root, we get 2 and 3. 2 is a negative value and 3 is a positive value. But here f of x1 is a negative value. Therefore, we replace f of 2 as a f of 2.5. Then our root lies between f of 2.5 and f of 3. That is the root lies between 2.5 and 3, because we get the successive approximation. x2 is equal to 2.5 plus 3. Here a value becomes 2.5 and b value is 3. Therefore, x2, that is second approximation root is x2 is equal to 2.5 plus 3 upon 2, that is 2.75. By using scientific calculator, we can calculate f of x2 is equal to, that is f of 2.75, that is x2 is equal to 2.75. We put x2, that is in the function 2.75 bracket cube minus 4 into 2.75 minus 9, then we get this value, that is 0.7969. Here our f of x2 is a positive value and we have one negative value, that is we find out the f of x1, that is this is the negative value. Therefore, f of 2.75, that is positive, and f of 2.5, that is negative value, their product is less than 0. This is the condition we have to use in the bisection method, that is f of a into f of b is less than 0. Therefore, the root lies between 2.75 and 2.5. Therefore, our third approximation root, that is x3 is equal to becomes 2.75 plus 2.5 upon 2, which is equal to, we calculate this value, then we get 2.625. Here f of 2.625 is equal to, we put x3, that is 2.625 in a function, then we get the value, that is minus 1.4121. In x1, that is f of x1 value is minus 3.375, but our x3, that is f of x3 also minus. Therefore, we replace x1 by x3, that is we use next step, that is f of x3 into positive root, that is f of x2. Therefore, the root lies between 2.625 and f of x2, that is the positive root, that is f of 2.625 and 2.75. Here our fourth approximation root, that is x4 is equal to 2.625 plus 2.75 upon 2, which is equal to 2.7187. By calculating this value, we get x4 is equal to 2.71187. Then we calculate f of x4, that is f of 2.7187 is equal to, using this value we put the in a function, then we get 0.2209. Again we check, this is the positive root, we have another negative root with this function, that is f of x4 into negative root, that is 2. Here is a positive root and negative root, that is 2.625, that is we write here 2.625, 2.7187 into 2.625 is less than 0, that is one root is positive and another root is negative, that is 2.625. The root lies between 2.625, the root lies between 625 and 2.7187. Therefore, the root lies between 2.625 and 2.7187. Then our fifth approximation root, that is x5 is equal to 2.625 plus 2.7187 divided by 2. Here the value of x5 is 2.6718. Then f of, put this value in function, that is our function is x cube minus 4x minus 9, we put x is equal to this value, then f of 2.6718 is equal to, we get by calculation minus 0.61451. Then this value is negative, another value we have to positive, therefore f of 2.7187 is equal to the positive value, one value is positive, one value is negative, then our f of 2.6718 into f of 2.7187 is less than 0, that is the root lies between 2.6718 and 2.7187. Therefore, next sixth approximation, that is x6 is equal to this value plus this value divided by 2, that is 2.6718 plus 2.7187 divided by 2 is equal to, we get the value, that is sixth approximation root 2.69525. And again we find the put x is equal to this value in a function, then we get f of 2.69525 is equal to minus 0.20169, that is this value is negative value. Then another value we have positive, here f of x5, that is this is negative value, we get the positive value, that is f of x4, that is 0.229. f of x4 into f of x6 is less than 0. Therefore, f of 2.6952 into f of 2.7187 is less than 0. Therefore, the root lies between this and this value, that is 2.6952 and 2.7187. Next, we calculate the x7, that is seventh approximation. x7 is equal to 2.6952 plus 2.7187 divided by 2. This is our bisection method formula, that is a plus b by 2, which is equal to 2.70695. x7 is 2.70695 and x6 is a 2.69525. We again calculate x8 because here the values are not equal values. When the values are equal, then we stop the approximations. f of x7, that is we put x is equal to this value in above function, f of 2.70695, get the value 0.00758. This value is positive, another value is negative, that is negative value previous negative value, that is f of 2.69525, that is negative value, therefore the multiplication of positive and negative, that is less than 0, therefore the root lies between 2.70695 and 2.70695 and 2.69525. Therefore 8th approximation root, that is x set, is equal to 2.70695 plus 2.69525 divided by 2. The value of this is 2.7011. Here x7 and x set, compare x7 and x set, the value equal, that is 2.7069, that is 2.702. The values of x7 and x8 are near about same values, therefore we stop here. The exact root, that is by using bisection method, x set is a root of the function, that is f of x is equal to x cube minus 4x minus 9. Therefore the answer is x set is equal to 2.7011 is the root of the function, and we stop here because x7 and x set are the same values, therefore we stop here. Okay, thank you students. Next lecture we will take the another examples.